Have a nice day, ladies. Welcome to Sludge Worlds. My name is Alex, and today we have the next Warhammer Age of Sigmar miniature in our hands. And this time we are talking about the Lord of Blights from the maggotkin of nurgle. Yes. And as you know, talk is cheap, so let's get right into it.
Så det all I cannot keep an ending. The more is all I can do in this single world. My mother's gone in the secret city of men, but I know it don't die. Lord of Blights, under dim, cursed lights, a king of decay, rise tonight!
From the prime, plague on the brush,
whispers, ghosts in the mist. His armor weeps, rust takes the reins. Brown washes flood like sewer veins. Every spice a promise, every horn a curse. Building is thrown, this plague gets worse. Pallets soaked in beyond despair, rotting the world. I don't play fair. Browning my Lord of Blights under dim cursed lights. A king of decay, rise tonight. Bow to the plague, endless blight. Detail the maggots, the boils, the scars. Eyes glowing green under pestilent stars. From sprue to the table, his plague ascends. A model of doom where the sickness ends.
By the way, if you like my stuff and want to stay up to date in the future, it would be really nice if you hit the subscribe button down below. Big thanks for your support, ladies, and now let's move on.
they emerge, pale jaws clacking, burrow through the earth, foundations cracking. Legends on the rise, no time for napping. Coffins open wide, the swarm unpacking. Teeth like razors, guts full of rot, creeping in the shadows, taking every spot. They gnaw through steel, feast where it's hot. This army don't stop, consume all you got. The maggot can rise, they never back down. Underneath the moon, they take this town. Swarm and ride, they're claiming the crown. The maggotkin army, swarm underground. In the veins, hunger in the hive. Every writhing soldier keeping dreams alive. Marching on your doorstep, see the lorry thrive. Don't bother screaming, you'll never survive. Carcass throne, I sit, command the breed. Whispers in the dark, fulfill my need. Flesh torn to ribbons, the worms will feed. My empire grows, I plant the seed. Buzzing in the night, hear the swarms hum. Drums of the apocalypse, here they come. Skin starts crawling, fear leaves you numb. The hive mind's taking over, you're done. The maggot can rise, they never back down. Underneath the moon, they take this town. Swarm and ride, they're claiming the crown. The maggotkin army, swarm on the ground. from the weapon of doom. Swing wide in the mist, crack the echoing gloom. Bone shards scatter a storm of decay. Each impact a him where the maggots prey. Splinters of ribs, they dance in the dust. Pestilent power turns marrow to rust. Rot seeps deep, a plague in the sound. The hammer drops heavy, the earth comes unbound. Bubonic hammer, death's old grammar. Every strike speaks flesh in a stammer. Break the frame, the brittle, the weak. The maggotkin's vengeance is the voice that speaks. The handle, a spine grip tight in its hold. Dripping black bile, a story untold. Swinging arcs like a reaper's scythe. The maggotkin feast where the living ride. Cartilage crunch, symphonies of pain. Ligaments snap, leave a crimson stain. Their the midnight skies. Maggots crawl through the cracks in the soul. Every swing another life to extol. Beware Rhyme slick streets decay my dominion. Spit plague scripture, my words spread infection. Drip green gospel, up a priest on a mission. Teeth black, breath thick, I'm the stench of submission. Maggots in the marrow, bones start to buckle. Rot in my veins, feel the boil, hear the chuckle. Doom's my armor, pustules for knuckles. Flesh falls loose, I'm blessed in the struggle. Rot and ruin, my holy communion. Fetid absolution, disease is my union. Blessed by